In this video, we're going to talk about Fred, which is a tool that moves us a little bit towards machine reading. It translates natural language into a formal structure. Here I've listed the link to it. There's a paper you can read, and there's a demo you can run online. You can type in something like, I went to Oklahoma with George Bush. Fred can also be called from Python, and we're going to look at that. Also, there's an alternative called Pikes. We'll also take a look at that. Okay, so here's Fred. Fred is a machine reader for the semantic web. It's able to parse natural language text. Let's try a demo. Okay, you have this box here. I went to Oklahoma with George Bush. Read it. Sometimes it takes a minute. So here we have the Fred representation. It has different links to Fred objects at the top. Oklahoma, person, go as a verb, and George Bush. Interestingly, it picked George Bush's father, George H.W. Bush, and it recognized schema.org as a person and recognizes Oklahoma as a place. So you get more information than you do from DBpedia Spotlight. Now I mentioned the alternative was Pikes. So here's Pikes. They have some nice videos here you can watch. We'll do the online demo. Type in the same sentence. I went to Oklahoma with George Bush. Submit. We get a graph representation. So we have Go at the center, DBpedia Oklahoma, just like we saw with PySpotlight or DBpedia Spotlight. And here it picks the son for George W. Bush. So I mentioned that Pikes can be run directly from code. So if we go here, to use Fred from Python, get fredlib. This is a Python file, which I've downloaded. So here we have the description, linking to description. This is that link, that fredlib file. And what it does is it calls the Fred server. So what it offers is kind of a wrapper, an easy way to call it. But this file is written in Python 2. What I've done to run in Python 3 is I've just changed the print statements so that they have parentheses. To run Fred, you need rdflib, pip install rdflib, and pip install fluffle.enum. So once you've done that, downloaded fredlib, if you're in Python 3, modify it so all the print statements have parentheses, and then you can do import. And then we're going to define a simple function, get nodes, and the RDF is kind of written to a file, but we're just interested in the information we want to just print it out. So we're going to do fredlib.getFredGraph, which is that graph we saw earlier when we were at the website. And we're just going to return the nodes. And then here we are, George Bush went to Chicago. What we can do now is we can call get nodes, and then we can print off those that are nodes just referencing DBpedia. So here's the output. So we have all of the nodes that we saw in that graph, and then we printed off just the ones that had DBpedia in them. We have the George Bush father, we actually get the link, and Chicago. So what we've done in this video is we've seen how to get a little more information besides just the entities. We get a graph relating the entities, and we've looked at both Fred and Pikes.